Today we are looking at one of the strongest fast castle age pushes into the game, extremely strong feudal as well, and dark age push is just a cherry on top. Ladies and gentlemen, Japan will be our pick, and we are gonna be covering the most basics in 10 to 15 minutes. So strap yourself in, because we have 3 build orders to look through. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start. Our first build order is gonna be Dark Age Push, aka Spearman Rush, extremely good against certain civilizations and very unplayable against the others. We will explain later where and when to play it, in which matchups you should, in which matchups to avoid it, but let's get right into it. You will start the game and with your first villagers immediately go on sheep, start queue villagers inside of your town center, send one to the berry patch, send one to make come on villager! Send one to make a barracks and send 2 villagers on the tree. Why? It's simple. We will need wood for the spearman, at the same time we will need wood for the forge, and at the same time we will need wood for more houses. Where is your scout going? Your scout is running to the opponent's town center. You need to scout what is he doing. That's the most important part. The most important part is figuring out where you can make damage to him. Immediately when the barracks are up, queue up spearmen, and all of your new villagers are, by the way, going on foot until you have like 8 or 9. Our goal is to check for the gold vein. You need to watch your scout pretty much all the time. We are walking with the spearmen right over here, and we are making only 2 of them. We are not gonna be making more spearmen. We have enough for the forge, so let's make a forge. We will have 9 villagers on foot, and let's start sending to the gold vein. Why are we not making more? We are not going Tav Rush, we are going just a spearman rush. If we would go Tav Rush, then we are going like 4 or 5 villagers, but that's a big commitment. When you scouted the gold, don't stay with the scout on his gold vein like I did. You need to take care of the sheep. You are better on it than other civilizations in terms of sheep, because you have amazing berries, but you should not rely on them and still get all the sheep that you can. We are gonna be pushing this gold and be able to push him off from it. Damage is done. Like this is all we needed to do. Even though he has enough to age up, we don't need to kill villager. We don't really care about it. We already did enough damage because he can't really make knights. When we have 4 villagers on the gold vein, we are gonna start sending back on the trees, and also send on the straggle trees right next to your town center. Don't you dare send villagers on the main wood line and make lumber camp. Okay, don't you dare do that. Now, why not? It's a relatively simple answer. You already will have your lumber camp, and it's called your age up. Like, your age up is your lumber camp. Kura's storehouse acts as a lumber camp. So you are saving wood by not making a lumber camp and just staying on the straggle trees as long as possible. You are gonna be aging up with the 2 villagers from gold and 2 villagers from food. From time to time you will need to force drop because we aged up too fast, but that should be fine. He's running under the TC. Let's kill that scout. This is not something that good players will do to you, but if you are playing against bot or against like a opponent in gold or platinum, will happen from time to time. Don't forget, you will be making new houses on the berries. Now why? They act as a drop-off point, so you want to use them. In case you will run out of sheep before you come home with a scout, you need to go on the berries, but you should be fine. You already technically have a mill on them. And ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Like right now, the only thing that's left is to age up, and age up at 500. So that's amazing as well. Theoretically, you can get it a slightly bit faster. I was able to get it at 450, but you should be completely fine. At 5.0 is amazing age up for the spearmen. Just don't forget to make an upgrade for them, and you can still harass. You still have units. So you can still do a lot even after the age up if you are going for a fast castle or decide to go for feudal aggression. You already have units out on the field. This build order is great for aggression, it's great for secure map control, and it's amazing for fast castle, but only against certain civilizations. So we looked at the Dark Age, and right now it's probably time to look at more of a faster feudal age aggression. Let's get right into it, gentlemen, and this one is gonna be way easier. You are gonna be just starting by putting all your villagers on sheep and scouting with a scout. Then you need to put one more villager on a sheep as well. Why? It's simple. You need 7 for the age up. This is the most standard way to age up, by the way. 7 on food and then start spamming on gold. When you have 7 on food, you will start spamming on gold. Don't make a house with the villagers from the food. You want to make a house with the villager that will be making the the mining camp as soon as he will walk out. He walked out. Right now I'm gonna be making a house over here, and at the same time I should not come make it here. Here is a way better spot. And then forge. And why is here way better spot? I'm playing against French right now, so it doesn't matter because he's not gonna be playing Dark Age. But if you will play against, let's say, Mongol or literally anything that has any chance of be playing some Dark Age against you, make this house inside of the range of the TC. Like, otherwise you are just losing the house and need to spend another more 50 wood on it to remake it, so doesn't make sense for you to play it risky. Right now we have 3 on gold. Like, 3 on gold is nice, it definitely works, but I personally like to get 4 and then start spamming on wood. 3 works as well, okay? You can go 3 on gold or 4 on gold. It depends if you want to make some upgrades as soon as you age up or not, but I personally like to go for 4. And soon enough we will be able to start aging up. As you can see, we are 2 minutes in, nearly have the resources for it. We scouted a nice amount of sheep as well. We scouted 8. Now remember to please not to make the lumber camps. Just remember to age up with 2 from gold and then send another 2 from food. And yeah, that would be it. We are aging up with 4. We are spamming more and more villages on wood. Right now, if we want to get the best timing for our archer ranges, I'm gonna send even 1 more villager from the food onto the wood, because for villager production you need just 4 villagers on food to sustain the TC production. That's why we don't need more, so we are gonna be sending more on wood. I'm leaving the 2 villagers on gold because I want to make upgrades as soon as I age up. Which upgrades you are asking for? We are gonna be making probably Tavara, and the most important one, like the 10 out of 10 you need to get it, is double broadaxe if you are going for must Yumi play. So that would be the one that we are targeting. Double broadaxe and forestry. Forestry is extremely good, don't forget to make it. Like, sure, it looks like you are chopping down trees faster, but it pays itself back so fast, it's disgusting. Like, remember, if villagers are chopping down trees, they are not chopping trees, if that makes any sense. Or if they are not gathering wood from it, you know what I mean. And for that reason, you want to make forestry as fast as possible as well. Right now we have 7 villagers on wood. I'm gonna put 8 because I would like to put 8. And I'm gonna make another house with the villagers from gold because I can't really spare any idle time from the villagers on wood or food. Why? Because I'm gonna be making my archer range barracks as soon as I age up. At the same time, we are queuing up the double broadaxe and we'll be making forestry soon after. We are having 8 villagers on wood right now. That's nice. 7 on food because I basically put villagers from the Kura storehouse back on food, and with 1 I'm making barracks, and with 1 from wood I am making the archer range. These ones are gonna go back on wood. We are putting that 1 villager from on the farm. And new villagers are gonna start going on food until 10, and then again back on to the wood. And this is it. From this position you can do whatever you want. This is a very nice startup. You have the option to go for a tower on gold if you want. We have a very nice timing to push. Age up time was also very good. It is one of the fastest age up times you can get. And for this reason, this build order is gonna be for the people that like to play feudal age aggression. Why wouldn't you play this against, let's say, something like French. Like, this is not a good build order against French for one reason only. Sure, you are getting fast age up time, you will be getting the spearmen out relatively fast, but you are gathering sheep all the time. Now, hold a minute, like, why wouldn't you want to gather sheep all the time? Like, sheep are good. I gather sheep with everything. Because with Japan, you have a better way to play these matchups, and that's by going early on berries. Why? Because you really don't want to be taking sheep if you can take them later. They are the safest food source in the game, right under the TC. You are not going to be getting dived unless he has 20 knights, and for that reason you want to save them up for later. At the same time, playing feudal age is good against other civs, bad against others, but if you are not until like Conqueror Plus, it doesn't really matter, you can pull this off against anything. Just remember to make the upgrade for the Yumi inside of the Forge. Very, 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 very important, because they already have one less attack. You cannot afford to forget it, okay? You can't. And in terms of going for Bannerman, you are not mining any stone, you don't need it, because you are getting stone from gold, you will soon get it. If you want it faster, take 2 villagers from wood and put them on stone, and you will get your Bannerman relatively quickly, in like one minute or 1 minute and a half. Just remember to pull villagers away after that, if you are going for all-in feudal age. I don't think the game is gonna go so long that you will get the second TC upgrade and then the third TC upgrade, if you are trying to finish the game quickly. And right now we are going to be looking at the safest build order out of all of them for the fast castle age, or even if you want to go for a feudal push, it's just going to be a little bit later. You are going to be starting by putting all your villagers on a sheep except one. One will run and make us a house on the berry patch. Why is that the case? Because we want to go on a berry patch early on. We want to go on a berry patch early on because we want to save sheep for later. We want to take sheep when the time is going to be worse, when the French is going to start raiding with the knights, when the English longbows will come. We need to add one more villager on the food, so we are going to be starting by adding it on a sheep, and after that we are starting putting more villagers on the gold. We will be waiting for the Tavara upgrade to finish, and we are clicking Tavara as soon as that house is done, and only after that we are sending villagers, or we are sending all the villagers to the berries. The question of why is really simple. Tavara is basically giving us bonus for the gather speed and mainly bonus for the movement speed. So you are saving resources because your villagers are gonna be just running a bit faster to the berry patch, and when they are running, that it's basically an idle time. They are not gathering resources. So by them running faster, you are, logically. We are gonna be putting 4 villagers on the gold vein. We cannot put 3 is gonna be too slow. Remember, Tavara costs 50 gold, so we need to add a little bit more. Like 3 is enough to age up as fast as you can. 4 is enough to age up as fast as you can with the upgrades after the age up or before the age up. If you made Tavara, or if you made a wheelbarrow before, or anything in that sense. And ladies and gentlemen, this is everything you need to know. Like, other than that, this is same build order as the last one that I showed you. This is literally the same one. So right now we are gonna go, or very similar one, not exactly the same. Right now we are gonna go a lot on wood, so we are gonna go like 5 or 6, depending on how many towers we want to go on a gold. If you want to go only like 1 tower on gold, you can put like only like 4 villagers on wood. But if you want to make like 2 towers on a gold and the same time barracks, I would put like 6 villagers on wood. And after all your buildings are finished, you are leaving only 2 villagers on wood and putting everything else on the split between food and gold for the fastest castle age possible. And that's it. That's everything you need to know. Just remember to leave those 2 villagers on the wood, so you can make houses and you can make stables when you are going to be starting to age up Like in the theory, you know everything you should know for the Japan to execute it correctly on a ladder. You know the three very basic build orders that you should know. Question when to play. Which one is very simple. You want to play Dark Age against civilizations that are gonna be putting some economical buildings down in the Dark Age. So let's say if somebody is going to be playing Dock, and you can just torch it down, or if you are playing against Malians with a pit mine, you can just go ahead and torch it down, put some pressure on them. Same when we are going to be looking at the civilizations like Byzantine, you would prefer to go tower with it, so you can put tower on their berries, and that way they are not getting the olive oil. These are the civilizations that you want to be playing the Dark Age push, the ones that you can effectively do a lot of damage in the Dark Age, or by putting them away from their resources, like let's say French on the gold. They really need it in the early feudal age, so if you can just push them off so they are not getting their pro scouts or cannot make knights, it's gonna be perfect for you. When to play 7 sheep, 4 gold, and then on wood, aka the fastest one you can get for the fast feudal, is when you want to go usually for the feudal push or some kind of play into the feudal, because you are getting one of the fastest age up times with resources as well, so you can put down that archer range and barracks as soon as it is possible and start running to the enemy. Why not go feudal aggro with this one when you are going on the berries? I personally wouldn't do it, because you are sacrificing 30 seconds from the age up time. Remember, you are making an upgrade and you are moving villagers a bit, so yes, you are sacrificing some age up times. You are going to be aging up slower, and 20 to 30 seconds is the difference between your opponent having the tower on gold and not having the tower on gold. When to play this one is when you want to go for the fast castle, because you are saving your safest food source for the later stages of the game, aka when you are going to be getting pushed off from the other things, like you're getting pushed off from gold because your opponent came with like double ram and he's playing mass feudal age or feudal age all in. You want to be playing this against civilizations that are going to be raiding you a lot, like let's say French, or like let's say English with a king play. And when not to play this is, well, if you are not gonna go for the fast castle age, you are basically removing your faster feudal age timing for no reason, so you don't really want to do it. And ladies and gentlemen, that would be about it. I hope that you enjoyed this this is my simple guide for the 3 build orders that I personally think that every Japanese player should know, or the 3 opening build orders that every Japanese player should know. From this you can go anything from the Yumi play to the mass horseman, to literally anything, to the fast castle, from each one of these. Like, it's literally on your choice. You can play with the Dark Age and then go for the fast castle. You are just changing the villager split to be on heavy food and heavy gold. It's on you. Like, you will choose what to do with your strategy. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, if you liked it, there is a thumb up, thumbs down if you didn't, there is a subscribe if you want to see me again, and I hope that that I will see you in a Kong 3 in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, for now, bye bye.